Kampala metropolitan area is known for its vibrant activities, including businesses, lifestyles, and hosting major government ministries, departments, and agencies. Parliament of the Republic of Uganda, State House, Courts of Justice, Police Headquarters, and Defense Barracks. The National Referral Hospital, Mulago, and other exclusive private hospitals are also located in Kampala, along with various financial institutions. However, the city is undergoing developments. Nakasero, Owino, Ovino, Wandegea, Usafi, Nakawa, Katwe markets are active hubs for transactions. But to access these services, a well-maintained road network is essential for efficient transportation. Although the population and services have increased, part of the road infrastructure remains outdated.
But the maintenance has been the poorest in Uganda. Kampala capital city has 2,110 kilometers of road network, but only 30% is basically tarmac.
Most of our roads in the city are dead. They require reconstruction, not maintenance, because they are beyond maintenance.
This is a lake.
We don't have enough, I would call them auxiliary roads. We are all sort of using the main, which becomes jam. Those roads which would be feeding the main are in bad shape.
We shall need to remodel them so that they either become dual carriage. Others, the lanes could be expanded. But the land tenure system comes with its complications.
Nevertheless, significant road construction projects such as the Entebbe Express Highway, Northern Bypass, and flyovers have been completed or are underway.
Abasabaze baffe betuvuga bano tiboto bongeza mu kasenti no muvugo okumuje Kampala paka mukono jamu ni wabanga monji tasobola kuongezaamu ate n'oba ogambye nti n'oteme ku jamu weetoolole era amafuta gasigala mangi ate omusabaze yetayongeramuko ku sente n'osigala nga ate gwanyigirizibwa.
Government has signed off a concession with a private company to invest in the deployment of about 2,000 buses in the city of Kampala. Now that will solve the issue of mass rapid transit systems.
So that all these people who would be driving, who are driving private cars can feel comfortable to use public means without any problem. And we need big buses, not even these small mini buses, because they will still occupy a lot of space.
Currently, the GDP we waste just traversing from one place to the other. On an average, every Ugandan who works in the city reaches about 3 hours, productive hours in jam. So if we are to sort that out alone, it will greatly improve household income.
In most cases, you reach the other side and traffic is a lot, and you're forced to jump on a border. Sales are very low. Then the cost of the border also enters into your pocket because of the traffic jam. Remember, you're running to go and find customers. So then later in the evening, you leave work. By the time you reach home, you're very tired because of traffic jam. Say you enter a taxi at 8, you reach home at 10 when you're too tired. Then waking up, you again wake up late. So it affects you in all ways.
I'm joined by Tony Kent, a breakfast show host at Magic 100 FM, and he's here to give us his perspective on construction of flyovers by the government of Uganda. Tony Kent, one of the reasons the government of Uganda is giving for the construction of these flyovers is to reduce congestion in the city. Is this realistic?
It is very realistic, yes, but what has caused the congestion in the cities, it is buildings that have no plan, parking spaces that are not gazetted, because where they are meant to happen to decongest that kind of traffic that we have lots of buildings and other settlements that cannot be disrupted.
Ekisooka ndi Lubyanza sina stage. Ekyokubiri obuzibu tusanga nga ku makubo gano abapakinzeeko emmotoka kiri kintu eki kimu omuntu oyinza okuba ng'oli mu kuva eno n'otuuka ekkubo ne lifunda naye obufunda bw'ekkubo ate nga kwe kuli ne paakingi oli n'aleeta emmotoka n'agipaakinga mu kkubo kati ffe bwe tuba nga tuzze oluusi tuba bayita oba okwenyigiriza ono apaakinze ow'emmotoka ayagala kuyitawo ogenda okulaba ng'oyagala kuyita wakati awo obuzibu tusanga kamwana.
When discussing Kampala City, it is impossible to overlook the persistent issues of outdated and narrow roads, as well as traffic jam. Overcoming these challenges requires a high degree of discipline to minimize inconvenience.
So because the roads are narrow, we need to have morals, ethics to behave. If you are going down, remain in your lane. If you are going north, remain in your lane. So jam is created by people who don't follow traffic orders, people who don't follow traffic systems.
Effectively managing the high number of vehicles in the city poses a challenge for law enforcement. The narrow roads struggle to accommodate the increasing number of cars over time. Additionally, during the rainy season, floods damage the roads and sometimes paralyze transport. The Kampala Capital City Authority is responsible for city planning.
The politics in the city council, in the city authority, you have seen the disagreement between the councillors, the politicians and the technical side.
But finally, we've been able to establish and inaugurate the Roads Committee. The Roads Committee is a creature of the Uganda Road Fund Act. And the political people have not been so much into it. But now this gives us an opportunity to work with them closely so they know how much money has come and what that money has done. I think it will help us in resolving some of the misunderstanding where the political people may think that the money is being misused. But now we are going to go as a team.
We're going to have an intelligent transport system. This intelligent transport system will solve all the traffic problems, most of the traffic problems we have in the city. Now, of course, before we go to the high-level things, we also have to deal with the low-level things. That's why you see we are trying to streamline the operation of border borders in the city. It may look like a mundane task, but it's one of the most important undertakings KCC is implementing at the moment.
But you know, that's the only, that is the fastest means of transport that someone can use to reach where they want, and is also the cheapest. But if we had cheap public transport, probably people can even abandon border borders.
And among the other things which will be done, among the mass transport which is going to be done, is the railway transport. We are also going to increase on the distance. We are now doing Kampala to Namamve.
This is the majority of everyone who has an escort vehicle blocking all the rest that you cannot, if you are already behind, you cannot overtake. And sometimes they are not driving very fast. We are paying, please, for the record, we are paying for the expressway. I paid, and you make me go slow.
I won't even call it ignorance, because you find very important people, yeah, doing things that will astonish you actually. A good car, a well-educated person, and is keeping right off the road, yeah? And then you expect also a border man to, like, they see these people doing these things and they think it is okay since so-and-so is doing it, let me also follow suit. You get it? So, and yet the law is not selective. People just wake up and think they are very entitled and they can pass wherever they want, without, which is wrong, because it sends a very bad signal on the kind of citizens we are.
I must leave Mukono by 4:30 a.m. Ordinarily, this is time when people should still be resting, but now you must factor in the traffic jam in order to prepare for a journey.
If you are late, you don't blame me. If you are late, don't blame me. You were late, so behave. If you wanted to reach office early, you should have come earlier because you know our roads are narrow.
Given the current circumstances, we must exercise patience with traffic congestion and plan our time accordingly. Even with the available flyovers, call them bypasses, they ultimately lead us back to narrow roads. For now, we can only adapt to this new lifestyle while awaiting for a long-term, well-tested strategy effectively decongest the city. I'm Ivan Tukundane, reporting for UBC in Kampala.